Hey guys, this is Allie with Allie Borba Photography and California Light Chasers. So today I wanted to go over an edit that is a little bit different for me, but I thought, hey, you know what? It could be fun. So we're going to be going over this image right here, which is a JPEG, I know, but I don't know why I had it switched, and I just figured, whatever, it's not a big deal. Um, and I shot it as is. So what I'm going to start with is I'm trying to look at everything. I shot this with a 35, not my 35, since my 35 is garbage. Um, so I did shoot it with a 35 at 1.4, a thousandth of a second, and at 250 ISO. So I'm going to start by going to luminance. As always, I'm going to lift up that luminance some. I am going to draw back a little bit and check out the warmth, although I kind of like the cool. So I might go just leave that as is. Just gonna leave it all as is. Let's zoom in here a minute. I kind of like the dimension that clarity gives it. How do I do before after on this thing? I don't use this obviously enough. What is this? Toggle full screen mode. Oh, here's before after. Maybe leave it as that. And then we're gonna open it. So I think what I'm mostly going to be concentrating on is trying to get them to pop from the background. I'm really bad at like keeping shit even when I'm on the floor, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna try and focus on this line up there. Which doesn't look. Ah, you get the gist of what I'm doing. um, Still, I think part of me is that my screen on a one side it's a little bit fucked up. So it is what it is. I'm trying to fix it. Not that you can see me, but okay. I'm going to bring this in so I can't see this rail arm thingy. Zoom over here and see what that looks like. I feel like it gives it this weird. Does that look straight to you guys? I don't know. It's really interesting. I think I like that better, minus the lack of straightness. It's really hard to straighten things with a Wacom pen, let me just say. So anyways, let me pass all of that baloney and move into this area. So at 100, it's sharp, it looks beautiful, but obviously when we're pixel peeping this close, it's not going to look as great, which happens. I'm going to bring up my contrast, bring up my brightness, and go into vibrance. Give it a little bit of vibrance. And then I'm going to hold control, click both layers, and click G as I'm holding control. And that's going to make it a group. Hold Alt, hit the layer mask, and then we're going to pixel our ways into, look at how close we are. But what I want to do basically is I just want this to pop a little bit more, her eyes, that is. And same for hers. And the catch lights on this one are more prominent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my curves, invert it, and bring that over this catch light. Okay. I'm going to flatten that. What I'm really going to concentrate, I think, on this, because it's not like there's very many colors. Um, I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep the red in her heels or if I'm going to make them black. Let's see. Color balance. I lied. Let's go to hue set. Saturation. And then you can like invert it just to see what it would look like if it would give it anything more to the image with them being like grayed out. I'm just going to do a really sloppy job of this to see if I like the red straps or not first. That's a hard call. Actually, the red's not horrendous. I think it's more the brown throwing me off. Okay, so what I'm going to concentrate mainly on is, there's not really much to do as far as like coloring and stuff because everything's a pretty neutral monochrome kind of scale in the color area. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the skid mark or whatever the hell is going on in this area. So we want to hold Alt, select a patch of area, and then clone it in like so. So do it how you like to. And anywhere you feel needs that done as well. Okay. So obviously a lot of her makeup is coming off on her shirt. I'm sure some of you have seen this makeup look before, like on Instagram. I know James Charles did it on YouTube. It's really cool, looks really awesome. And she pulled it off fantastically. It's kind of all over the place. Her makeup, that is. Which happens. Yeah. Oopsie. Okay. I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to go to Blur Gallery. Let's see, we can do Field Blur. Field Blur takes a frigging long time. I don't know why, but it does. But it is a beautiful, beautiful blur. But it does take quite a long time, so if it decides to take a long time, then I'll pause you, or we'll do something else. No, it's not so bad. So my friend Allie, A-L-Y, actually put on this this photo walk. So she had these models, her and her makeup artist. They put together all the makeup looks that they found like on Pinterest and online. And they found the greatest models to be able to do them. So it came out really well. Now we finish this too. Well, this finishes. All right, there you go. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold Alt, and you're going to hold your layer mask option. Okay, so now that this is loaded, I'm going to go in at 100 just to kind of see what it does. I'm not going to use it at 100, although I'm sure many of y'all think I will. But I'm just trying to figure out what kind of depth I want to give this. Okay, so I only added a little tiny bit. I'm going to duplicate that layer, duplicate it, and then erase this mask so that I can add some if I want to. Oops. I'm going to add it here. What are we on? 40%. Add it in between there, in between their bodies, her arm, bends of their elbows and stuff. Okay. And then on the bottom, I'm going to add that there. Let's see. A filter. I kind of want to try to see if alien skin will do anything for it, but I don't think it will, so I'm going to run portraiture first. Sorry, I'm just kind of in my own world, adjusting this stuff. I'm going to put +2, and then I'm going to run that. Oh, what did that do? Did you see that? I made bits of it a lot more warm. That was interesting. And her, this thing. So, I mean, the best you can do is take this, take a layer mask, excuse my dog, and erase it off of the warm part. And then off of her hair so that it's not so much different than the rest of her hair, and it's not just like big O popping out. Color dimension. And then I would do the same up here to remove that warmth off the top of the image. And then for me, for some reason, I always kind of, when I do kind of like this high fashion model-y type of work, I really like really cool images. I don't know why. It's kind of what I go towards. So I'm going to go to red and then go to blue. Something like that. I'm going to lower this color balance a bit. I'm going to create a new layer, put it on multiply, and then I'm going to make a mask, and I'm going to use my gradient tool. I'm going to pull outward, or maybe upwards. I'm not sure why yet. Just to try and like flay it away from everything. So you can do that in either direction, in several directions, whatever you want to do. Something like that. And then I would flatten it. I'm going to go in and I'm going to make a duplicate layer. I'm going to go to burn. I'm going to burn over her like this. Kind of just makes her pop out more. So we're going to work on burning everything that we want to burn first, and then we'll come back and we will dodge bits and pieces as well. So I'll take the burn tool, do her eyes, her eyebrows, cheekbone area, nose, forehead, under her chin, part of her hair. And then the jacket will be fun because there's so many like colors and contrasts and stuff in the jacket, or like highlights and shadows in the jacket, that it'll be kind of fun. Same with her shoes. Okay, so that's before, that's after. I'm going to go in with my dodge tool. And I'm going to get up in there, up in her eyes, her teeth, tip of her nose, underneath here, chin. That's not going to look good. So sometimes I'll switch from midtones to highlights, and then I know for sure it'll bring those highlights out of her shoes and shit. Ooh. So we're going to put that on 02. Ooh, shit. What did I do? No, this. 02. It's a bit much. Basically anywhere you want to like hit the highlight on an image is where you should highlight it. Okay, so that's before, that's after, which is super fucking drastic. But I think it looks really cool. I love it. I fucking dig that. I'm gonna add some onto her feet because her skin is showing. I'm just gonna follow, kind of just go over it like that. Sometimes you get banding when you're dodging it too much, but let's see if I change this to shadows. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dodge and burn the background. And that may be a little bit much, but I like how how dramatic it is. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do some of these on these pillars right here. And here on the steps. Okay, now let's go to here. Let's see, this was before, that was after. Loving it so far. What I'll do is I'll go here, multiply, invert, and then maybe color on these poles a little bit in the front, so that way they're not too stark fucking white and look weird and odd. And also her arm right here is a little bit blown out. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. That's alright. That's what it is. Flatten that. I'm gonna go to burn. Burn highlights. Ooh, that's not correct. Check this color. Okay. I'm gonna lower it. Flatten. And then what I'm going to finish doing is I'm just going to clean up the rest of the image of anything that's not where it belongs, etc. And I won't do this like super precisely because I mean it's not, you know, it's not a super close-up image. It is kind of far back. So now what I want to try and do is I want to filter, sharpen. I actually kind of want to see if I can use alien skin. It's kind of something I've been playing with lately. For certain shots, I want to see if I can make it work for this. Is there something there that I'm not missing? But it's really expensive. I haven't decided if I want to buy it or not yet. So I'm still in the trial period. Is this? I see like a face, and I don't know if that's my computer screen or what, because I'm kind of frozen. Excuse me. Okay, close. I actually like that. Can I see before and after, guys? I actually do like that. A lot. That's at 72. I lower the highlights. I actually do like that. Well, that's because it's called blown highlights. No, that wasn't it. I don't know which one I had me, what it's on. Overall, oh, creamy highlights, that's what it's under. Or even is that? Let's see. But I also wanted to look at the sharp stuff. So sharpen ones. Color films, print, bright, bokeh. Is that gonna add a layer? That's the way it looks right now. It looks fucking cool. I usually don't use any of this stuff on my normal images because it's too much for kids, you know? For stuff like this, I think it looks really interesting. I think that could even look cool. Whoa, bro. No, 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 no. Turn that shit off. This one. Why did you change it? Oh, why does it do that? Why does it have to be one of the, why does it have to be the intensity is? I don't understand. Sorry, I don't really work with this all that much, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this without changing them both. I just want to change one. Let's see. Because I think that that looks cool. I just... Okay, where's the before and after options? Before. That's before. That's after. I think that looks friggin' cool. What does that do? Drop preset here. No, it's okay. Change. No, it's good. I just think it's a bit purple. So how do you go about changing this? Opacity, that's a brush. Overall intensity. Oh. Oh shit, I don't know what the fuck I did. I think that that actually looks awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click apply and then I'm going to go to Ektachrome on color film age. I'm going to do that next. So I'm going to add this first, which is the creamy highlights. And if you don't have alien skin, I'm sorry. I'm using the trial anyways, so I'm sure you can use the trial as well if you decide that you like the way that it looks. I don't usually use other things like this, but I thought it would be fun. Okay, so then I'm going to make a duplicate layer, and I'm going to go to filter, alien skin, exposure 3, and I'm going to add the Ektachromatic. Oh, I still forgot about this damn face. And this like skid mark or whatever the hell is going on right here. Continue trial, thank you. Okay, close. This is an age, this is Ektachromatic. Okay. Do we have any way of doing like a super sharp something or other? I really like this purple one. Let's see, where's the clarity? Okay, so let's go down to 46, 57, 80, 72. There we go. I wish that there was a way to adjust the intensity. I don't know what I did. It's like the worst video ever. This is this one, right? That's not it. Okay, how do you remove this shit? Adjust layer, add layer, copy, delete. I'm gonna do Ektachromatic. We're gonna do that at 76. This is the before. Okay, and then we're gonna apply, and we're gonna go to vignette, preset. There's large lumps. Oh wow, maybe that's what that means. large lumps. I'm okay with that. No, not white. What? Before. Okay, apply. And then I'll just adjust accordingly with the opacities on the layer. For me, I thought it just looked so much better when it was like, I don't know. Okay. Okay, I think I do like it. It's just a little bit different. There is some kind of thing going on over here. And this thing over here. And then I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to kind of take the color of this. And I'm going to, oops, I'm going to color it that way so it's not such a deep, dark vignetting. And then I don't know what's going on there, but I think that's about it. That's all I really know how to do, except cleaning up all of this stuff right here. Wish that was a long enough fucking video. It's like 32 minutes of me like humming and hawing to figure out how to do this. And mostly all I can do is kind of come in here with a low opacity, color it in. Nope. If I wanted to make it real different, then real different, then I could do like, oh shit, screen or something. Let's see, something like that. But really up to what you like to do. I'm gonna do this copy and do one on this side. And then, oh shit, shoot. That was my snapshot. Come up here, this is before, this is after. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, hope you learned something. I lied, one more thing. This is bothering me how this is lighter. So, oops. 1%, come on. There we go, 10%. And then if you still wanted to add a little bit more intensity to their features, you could add a new layer, duplicate layer, put it on soft light, mask it, and then at like 20% or whatever, you could make their skin and their bodies pop even more. The makeup they have on, the hairs, etc. Something like that. Sorry if you can hear screaming, my husband's watching something. Yes, look at those girls, they look fucking fierce. Alrighty. But anyway, have a nice day. Thanks for watching.